Good morning, folks. It's Saturday morning. I've just finished getting Beryl ready and giving her a cup of coffee and what have you. But I started doing a little bit of work this morning on today's project, which I'm going to do 2 halves of chicken. I've got a whole chicken. I'm going to cut it in half, and I've got a small rack of pork ribs. I'm going to hang them in my smoker, but I've got to do some modifications first, and I'll show you what they are. If I may, and that's the smoker. Now, what I've done, I've got 3 of these rebars, or Rio bars as they call them in Australia. I've drilled 2 holes already, and that goes in there like that. Then you hang your meat in on it. But if you also want to put some meat on a rack, it comes with 3 of these racks, and you can put a rack in on top like that. But that's not all. This actually comes off, and you can put another rack in this one. And not only that, this one comes off, and you can put a rack on that. And in here is your fire pit. Now, sometimes if you want to really slow cook, you need water. So they give you a water bowl, and you just line it with tin foil, and that goes on just about over the coals, and it works as a deflector. And there's an air gap round the rim that turns it into an oven with steam, I suppose. So I'm in the middle now of drilling holes. As you probably see on here, I got my tools all ready to go, and I've marked all the spaces out where I'm going to use where I'm going to drill the holes. I've marked all them out with a white pencil. And take that one out. I've got another 4 holes to drill, because I've got another 2 of them to put in, and I can either just put one in the middle, in the middle, or I can have one each side, depending on how much stuff I've got to smoke. You know, I have the wood for smoking, but it's not, I don't like it too strong. So today I'm just going to let the smoke off the charcoal do the job. We don't like strong smoke meats or food. I know a lot of people do, and I watch a lot of videos, and well, I don't watch a lot of videos, I watch some videos when I get time. I don't watch normal TV much anymore. I go on YouTube, and I just pick what I want to watch when I get the time. Usually in the evenings when my wife's had tea and we've all cleaned up, and she's not far off going to bed, you know, and I can sort of just, unless I fall asleep in the chair, of course, which is often. And I got the little packs of wood, and I've got apple wood, cherry wood, and all that kind of peach wood, I think, and I've got about 6 different types of wood that I can use. and you get a nice smoke ring with it. But you do get a smoke ring with just the charcoal, so I'm just going to try that. Now, I've had this at least 5 years, probably more, maybe 6 or 7. I haven't used it in the last 4 years that I know of. Could be even longer. I've only used it 3 times since I've had it, and I put the cover on it. Comes with a cover, and I put it in the corner over here, and see if I show you where I normally. I usually put it in the corner there, next to that one. That's a Weber. I got that for the caravan, but we don't go in the caravan anymore now, so I'm thinking of selling that because it's a brilliant cooker. But hey, I haven't used this for 4 years. Do you know why? Because the last count I had was 16, could be 18 now, of barbecues to choose from. So I'm not short of barbecues, and they all do different things. I've got wood barbecues, I've got gas barbecues, I've got electric barbecues, and I've got this one here. If I can, this one here, I can use wood, electric, or gas on that. So it's really a pizza oven. A lot cook vegetables in it and potatoes and stuff like that, and people even cook meats in it. So it's not just a pizza oven, but it was designed as a pizza oven. And I got a big wooden pizza oven in the yard over there. It's getting a bit rusty on top. I'm going to have to put a spray paint on that a bit, you know. So anyway, I'm going to get crack on with this. I've got to drill. I'll tell you what, it takes some drilling, and I've got these special Profiline diamond ground drill bits from Germany. They were about $150 for a set, and it's taken them a fair bit of going through, and they go through the disc brakes and all sorts of things with ease. But this it's another story. I suppose it's got to be pretty solid because of the heat factor. So anyway, I'll crack on now, and I've just got to get some spray paint to make sure I seal the where I've cut, so the rust don't get in it, and we'll see what happens. And I got these when I used to work in my day job, so I can use these for lifting the hooks out without burning my fingers. But I'm making another thing for doing that as well. But I've got to just go out this afternoon and try and get some parts for it. Well, one part. I've got the part, but they're too small, so I need to get a bigger one, so I can just dip down the store and get it. Anyway, folks, I'll crack on, and when I've done it, I will let you see what I've done. Oh yeah, the chicken will take around 2 hours to get to 165, but I'm going to let it go to 170. I might even go to 168. I think I'll go to 168. 165, I'm not too sure, because I want it cooked to the bone. I don't want red round the bone, because that puts everybody off, that does. Even though there's probably it's probably cooked and it's not going to hurt you. I eat with the eyes. I bet you do too. Most of us eat with our eyes. If you like the look of it, you'll eat it. If you don't, you won't. It's as simple as that. And the ribs take 2 to 3 hours. It's only a small ribs. I only get a small pack of ribs up at bloody Aldi. Jesus. Come on, Aldi, up your game. You're in Australia now, we eat big ribs. Big uns. I'm knocking Australia again, but I love the joint. But I've been here long enough. I can knock Australia if I wanna. I'm an Aussie Pom, I suppose. I've been lived here longer than I did in England. Anyway, stop parroting on, Dennis, and get on with it. All right, I'll bring you back. Well, that's that job done. I'll show you what I did. It's not good English, is it? I've been in Australia too long, mate. Sheep unit knows what I mean. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer. Now I can still get my grill top on, so I can take that off, and that's what we've got. Now I can use them in any order or fashion I want. If I just want to use one, I take these out. I take them out, and I've just got the one, and I can hang that in the middle, or I can use the three together. But if I want to take that one out and just want to use the side ones, which I will be doing this afternoon, this is the way I'll be doing it this afternoon. I've just got to clean the joints up now. I'll just hang them on there like that, and there's my hooks. I'll just hook them in and like that when I want to take them off. There we go. How about that then? I've just got to get some black paint to stop these going rusty, because it has gone down to bare metal, of course. So we're in business. I've just got to light it now. I'm not going to use the diffuser today. I'm just going to use the coals and see how it goes, because I've never done it that way. I've always used the 3 times I've used it, I've used the diffuser with, and you put water in it, and it's for very, very long slow cooking, that, and it stabilizes the temperature, so they say, and it does, because I have used it that way. But today it's going to be maximum 3-hour cook, but I don't know what we're going to have with it. I don't know. I've got to work that one out yet. Too many things to worry about. But that's it, folks. Nearly knocked my drill over then, and that's a good drill, that. When I start setting it up to cook, I'll bring you back, and we'll show you how I light the coals and what have you. Now, the beauty of this is, if I just want to do a grill, like that, I won't be using the rebar, but I will be using one of these, and I can grill straight to the coals on there. So when it came as a unit, they only came as 2, that one and the next one. I bought the other one extra, and I'm glad I did now. And don't ask me why did I buy the extra one. I don't know, because it was there, I suppose. It's like Mount Everest. Why do you climb Mount Everest? Because it's there. That's the way I am. Compulsive. Impulsive. Well, whatever you want to say. Impulse buying, I suppose. See, there, like that. I can take them 2 off, and I can have them in any. I can have 1 on, 2 on, or 3 on, you know, depends what I want. And those others are for hanging meats. So if I want to try a brisket in it, Jesus, buying a big brisket, I've done it once before, and I've still got stuff in the fridge waiting to be used, you know. It's cooked, but for sandwiches and things, but you get sick of it because there's only 3 of us. I did it for when my daughter and my son-in-law come down, that was still too much, you know. So I'll bring you back whenever it's... Oh, and this is the lid. And you can have that on any one of those. And before I go, I'll put this back and I'll show you. It's a very versatile machine. I'm quite happy with it actually. That could go on there like that. And I got 3 racks that I can have each one of them with each layer with a rack on. I've got 3 of them. So it depends. If you're doing a salmon, obviously you might want to just use the rack, you know. But that's the little beauty. Oh, and this here is to put your thermometer in, you know, to keep a check of it. They've thought of everything actually. It's one of the best ones I've seen on the market. And after I was watching a video yesterday of this pit barrel, and I thought, I've got something like that. But this is a lot better than the pit barrel as far as I'm concerned, because the pit barrel doesn't come into 3 pieces. And it's got 3 vents on the bottom and 1 vent on the top. And these, you can open those doors and check your meat. And this one, you can put more fuel on the fire. So they've thought of everything, mate, you know. That's good. Didn't have it right. When things don't work, my dad used to say, it's the way you hold your mouth. I think he's right too. Alright guys, I'll catch you in a bit. Well, back again. I've just had to make another little part. You can buy them and you can get them online. They cost a few dollars, but for $2.45 I already had part of it in. I've been able to make one, and I've got enough left for another one. If I want one, I'll show you what it is.
What's 4-stroke in a mower mean?
It's that. Eh?
What does 4-stroke in a mower mean?
It doesn't usually use oil. In the mix, it's straight fuel. Usually. Now this is to get the hooks out. What we do, we've got the meat in there, you put that in the hook, and there it comes. And it's far enough away you're not going to get burnt. And the metal ones that you use, if you leave them out in the Australian sun, like I've done with tools and spanners and shifters and things like that, you could get 3rd-degree burns, there's no doubt about that. That sun's that strong in the summer. So I've used wood, a wooden dowling. I had that hanging around my workshop, so that's it. Works in well, and I can get them from anywhere. There you go. Put them anywhere I want. And I'll keep my hands away from the heat. I was going to shorten it because the other ones that you buy are only are only about that long. Well, you've got to get pretty close in to do it. I don't want to do that, so especially if I only use one of the compartments. So that's it for $2.45, and I got two of the hooks, two of them, so saved a bit of money as well and used a bit of common sense. I've got some common sense, you know, not a lot, but I got a bit. You don't have to agree with me, guys. I know my wife does and my son. All right then, I'll catch you in a bit. Okay folks, here we go. I'm getting the fire going. I've got some, I'm using some heat beads, and I'm using some wood charcoal like that. That's the heat beads that we get. And I do that because these last longer than the charcoal. The charcoal burns hotter, but it burns quickly. This doesn't burn quite as hot, but it burns a lot longer, 3 times longer or more. Right, now I've got some fire lighters. Put them in on there like that. Now, excuse me while I get something. I've got to light the fire lighters first. Right, that's that lit. Now, this is my, well, I put the charcoal in to get it going. I'll put a mixture in. Charcoal chunks. And then I put a few more of these in. This will take 10 minutes to get going. Put a few more pieces in. I like this brand. Just look at the size of the. You buy some and it's all crumbly and just like bloody soot. So I've been buying this one. And it's cheaper than the others. That's what amazes me. Right, that's that done. I've just got to wait now for the coals to go, and I'll go and start preparing the meat, because I've got to get it on. It's got to be on at least 2 hours. So I'll see you in a bit. Right, time to do the chicken. There she is. That chopper I bought my dad just before he died, and he used it a few times, and I claimed it when he passed on. Now, how am I going to do this without it falling apart? I'm going to do it that way, I think. if I do it that way. Yeah. Do it that way.
There is more to know about meningococcal strains. Globally, there are 6 strains which most commonly cause meningococcal disease, with strains B, W and Y currently causing the majority of cases in Australia. Do you know enough about meningococcal strains? Talk to your doctor to learn more about meningococcal disease and how to help protect your family today.
And that there like that. And that will hang like that. That's pretty damn good to me. Put that on there. I've got to get the what's the name on first. The pork. I've never cooked anything this way before, hanging it. I've always cooked it on a grill or a griddle. So this is a first for me. I'm going to wash my hands and then I'm going to start doing the pork. Fortunately, it's not a very big joint of pork. It's going to be a fairly quick cook. I'll give that a wash while I'm here. I treasure that. That was my dad's, and he used it quite a few times. He used to like using that. Anyway, what am I going to do? I'm going to get the other stuff out of the fridge. I'll just wipe that down and wash my hands again now. Didn't realise that was so wet. Damn it, Janet! I've got a friend called Janet. I bet she thinks I'm saying that to her about her. Because that's what her husband calls. Damn it, Janet. But she's a lovely girl. I like her. She's from Salford, in Manchester. Lovely girl. Alright then, I'll be back in a minute. Okie dokie. This is from our friend Aldi. I got it yesterday. I didn't have time to go to the butcher's. When I buy stuff like this, I generally go to a proper butcher. And this is a little bit small. But because we've got chicken, it doesn't really matter. There we go. Pork ribs, $18.99 a kilo. Oh, and it cost $11.81. I could have got 2. I thought it cost $19. Oh well, I would have got 2 if I'd realised that. Damn it, Janet! Well, there you go. That's a reasonable price. I've just got to make sure that membrane's not there. And it is. I'm sure it is. We'll have to take the membrane off, otherwise it gets a bit chewy.
So I want to share a super easy gnocchi made from scratch with just potato and flour. Served with bacon and peas in a creamy cheesy
I don't know.
sauce. What's not to know?
I don't take that off. Don't want that.
From scratch every single day of the week. But when you do, there's certain recipes that really help you save loads of cash. And this one absolutely does.
This isn't going to take much cooking at all.
I've got a kilo of beautiful potatoes in the microwave that I'll give a little prick with a knife and put in there for like 25 minutes until soft.
Normally I don't have trouble with this, but with this being small it's probably breaking up.
Take a little spoon and I'll
So I might not need to even take it off. I'd like to, but I don't want to. I don't want to wreck the meat.
Of flavours. So you can toss gnocchi with pesto, you can have it with tomato sauces. If you actually make it, it's going to be more delicious. You'll be more proud of yourself. And
Just have another bit of a go.
So it's a really good little skill.
I'm afraid this is going to be a fairly long video, guys,
With a wonderful nonna, grandmother, in a
because there's a lot involved. And I'd like you to see what I'm up to, because a few people on my channel have asked for more stuff.
When you cook them at home. These skins, by the way, I'm going to keep. They are fantastic for stuffing with spring onions, cheddar cheese, Lancaster. Put them in the oven until crispy. Little dips. The kids go mad for it, so we're going to waste nothing.
No, it's not common.
Seasoned potato. Generously with salt. I'm going to get a little flour, about 80 grams, but I'll try and use as little as possible. I'm going to add about 40 grams.
Well, I'm going to have to say bugger it, because I can't get it off. It's not coming off.
To make it nice and smooth.
So,
This is incredibly simple.
what are we going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
So I want to break those nerves and that fear, because it's really very easy to do.
I'm gonna-
So once you've given it a nice
Going to save that, the glaze. I'm going to put some of this on.
treatment like a bread dough, really. Work with it while it's still warm. And I'm feeling it with my fingers.
I'm going to put a little bit of oil on first.
Breaking. The more flour you use, the heavier they get. So our battle as the cook is to use the least amount of flour as possible. And I'm just feeling now that I can roll it out to a little sausage. And what I'm doing is just putting pressure in the middle.
Right.
And gently
I just need some paprika.
Roll this out, ideally about 2 centimetres across. Don't worry if it's a little bit kind of.
And a spoon.
Right, this is a roasted fish. Right, this is not about getting a ruler out. This is about dinner. This is about feeding yourself and the family or friends. I'll add a bit more flour here,
This isn't hot either. This is just
but I'm very, very happy with that.
mild
Rack up
paprika.
these lovely.
Like I say, I've got to be very careful what I do with the heat now,
Then we're going to go
because of my missus. Now this is really a steak
very, very.
barbecue rub, so I won't be putting too much of this on, just as a bit of a seasoning.
So I've got a pan on here. I'm going to put that on a medium-high heat, and we're going to make the most delicious soup. So grab a fork. That's smoked back bacon. And
Right.
we use this because
Now,
we add a depth
I get my hands dirty again. Oh, I'll get one hand dirty.
of 4 rashers is more than enough. So in the pan we go with some olive oil.
Rub that in. That's got all the gear in, so I don't need to put salt and pepper in. It's got it all. Bit of oil, just for it to stick. A lot don't even put the oil on, but I do because
You want a little heat from that.
I like it to get a bit crispy too.
So we love that. Garlic, bacon, just going to slice and then chop up the garlic. You see how the colour is really nice, just gentle golden colour on the bacon. The minute that garlic
I don't overdo my rubs. Some people put it on that thick.
level,
It even turns my stomach when I look at it on the
we're going to use
videos. I think, oh, that's overpowering.
peas. So 200 grams. This is an amazing way to serve peas as a fire.
This is going to be used for the glaze.
Now,
That's going to be used for the glaze. But you don't put that on there because that will burn. So you cook the ribs and then you put it on for about the last 10 or 15 minutes. And
so now we're going with 150.
we're nearly there, folks.
This is going to be golden, it's going to be gorgeous. Let that boil up.
I've got to clean up again. I'm a messy fucker.
I'm going to grate 75 grams of cheddar cheese. It melts into food. The flavour is really, really good. As soon as that's come to the boil, the sauce is done. So I'm going to switch it off. And the residual heat.
My wife should be doing this, not me.
Right. Let's cook.
It's a woman's job. Uh-oh.
Like pasta
Sorry, girls. Sorry, girls.
with water.
Oh, I'm going to cop it there.
They're only going to take like 3 or 4 minutes to cook. And they're cooked when they float. So that's how easy it is. Put the lid on just as it comes up to the boil again. Let's do a bit of cleaning while that's cooking.
I'm going to go and put these on in a minute.
The lid spins
I'll
up,
take my camera outside
saves energy.
and have a go on that. What do you reckon of that, folks?
Lid off now.
I've got to get a tray then. I've got to, when I take it out, I've got to put some paste that on. Got to wash my hands again. It's all hand washing, isn't it?
Beautiful. The sauce is still hot. Cheese.
I'm trying to make my mind up what to put on me
On
my chicken. Oh, I know what I've got. I've got some chicken rub.
I just like
I will use that,
toss it.
but I'm not putting that on yet. I'm gonna put this on for about 30 minutes and then I'll check it, or an hour, and then I'll put the chicken on, because the chicken only takes 2 hours.
Little black pepper over the top.
So
There you go. Homemade.
I'll meet you outside. Well, there it is. Is it too hot? No. I've only got my sandals on, try not to burn myself. Right. Put that over there on the floor. Right then. That's, give that a minute to get going. I'll move my bag of coals. Pick this up. Stick that on. I can feel the heat already. Fasten it down. Sorry if I keep getting in the way, folks, but I haven't got much choice. Now I'm going to bring out the tucker in a second. So we'll let you have a bit of a look. That's better. Now you'll be able to see. I'll just knock it off and I'll start it again when I come out with the meat, otherwise I'm just going to take too long. Okay folks, here we go. Got the pork. In she goes, right in the middle. So we'll see how we go with that. Actually, that might be I'm going to shorten this on the ribs. It's hanging too low, so I'm going to higher it up a bit. Just bear with me. That's a bit better. I'm going to have to get some shorter up so I can have it up here a little bit. And I've got some somewhere, but I'll have to find them. At the moment, this will have to do. Right. So, the lid on. And then I'll check my time. That's better. why it wasn't fitting, it wasn't on proper. There we go. Now that's got to be open all the way. And wow, it's on it's one on 185 already. So it's not going to take as long as I thought. Looks like we're having an early tea. I worked it out for about 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, but we'll see what happens. I'll just keep my eye on it, and I'll see how quick this is cooking before I start putting the chicken in, and I'll bring you back then. I've took two of these out. I only need the one, I think, tonight. Look at that, it's on 200 Fahrenheit already. I want it to get to at least 300 to 350 and I'll be quite happy. It can stay at that. And then I'll have to start adjusting the air vents. Alright guys, I shall catch you in a bit. Okay, I'm going to do some mix for the chicken. I'm going to put some of this paprika in. I got some Knorr chicken seasoning powder, and I've got this other chicken seasoning powder. So I'm going to put a little bit of each in that. Don't know what the difference is. And I'm going to put some Mexican seasoning mix in, and we'll see how we go with that. But I won't be putting too much Mexican in case it's too spicy for Beryl. So that's what's happening now. But I'm holding this by hand. I've left my tripod outside, so I'll get on with this and I'll catch you in a bit. Well, she's smoking a bit, folks. Maybe oh, they're over here. After all said and done, it is a smoker. I'll have a look, see how they're going. If they're overcooking, I'm going to take them off. Wow, look at that. What do you think? Let's look at Mickey Duck. That's looking all right. It ain't going to take 3 hours, I'm telling you now. It got to 350 Fahrenheit. It's down to 300 now. I've had the lid off, but it's been 4 years since, at least 4 years since I used this, so I'm sort of learning that, because I never really got it off pat last time. I didn't use it often enough. I put it in the corner and forgot I had it. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see this, but that's inside the fire. I can add more coal if I want, but at this point in time I'm going to leave it as is, and I'll bring you back in a bit. Okay. Time to marinate this chicken with the, well, to put the rub on it. I'm going to put a glove on. It's get a bit messy this and a bit stainy, so I'll put a glove on. You saw me what I said I'd put the spices in and that. Well, I did that, but I also put 3/4 of a teaspoonful of mustard powder in. So I don't really like the taste of mustard powder, but sometimes it can give a bit of body to a dish, and I don't mind. I put it in curries, but I don't put enough in that I taste it, because I don't really like the taste of it. Just a bit of oil on here, not much. I don't want to put too much on. I want to be able to taste a bit of chicken. I like the taste of chicken. I'm not a fond lover of spices that are too strong. Never have been. Do the sides. Don't forget the sides. That's about it for that. Right. Numero uno. I hope all this works out, guys. It's going to be a lot of work for nothing. Maybe that's why I didn't use it a lot. It's a lot of work involved. If you know, I mean, it's like cooking a brisket. I don't know whether anybody out there has actually cooked a brisket, slow cooked it. It can take up to 14, 16, even 18 and 20 hours sometimes. I've had them on 20 hours. But to me, it's a bit long. I could cook a nice roast beef. I can sous vide it and have it as tender or more tender than you can slow cooking it, to be honest. You have a lot of cleaning up to do with this stuff. This is all this. I've got a massive chicken in the freezer, but with doing the pork ribs, I didn't want to use such a big chicken. We'll be eating it for a week. I'm going to use all this up. There's not much left. Okie dokie. going to take these out now, and I'll bring you back in a bit. There you go. That's them. Well, folks, looks like there's going to be a hanging, as they say. Right, I'll put the lid on and we'll get back to business. I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, folks, there we go again. I've wrapped I've glazed them and wrapped them in tin foil. So I'll go and put back on the barbecue for another 15-20 minutes, and then I will take them out and hang them again after I've glazed them again. So they'll have a couple of glazes. I might even use this glaze on the chicken too, just to brine it up a bit. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, folks, here we go. Basting time again. We're going to put some of this stuff on here again on the ribs, and then I'm going to just hang them for another 5 minutes. God, they smell unbelievable. You get good at cleaning when you do a job like this. I'll tell you what, Sarge knows all about that. I've never seen a guy clean so much in all my life as Sarge. He's bloody great. Could do you over here, Sarge, clean my stuff. Now, folks, please let me know if you do any stuff like this. There's my chicken. What I'm going to do with this sauce now is I'm going to put some tomato paste in it, because it's with the chicken, just to make it taste a little bit different. The good old Aldi tomato paste. Just a couple of spoonfuls in, like that. I can get rid of that one. Then we'll baste that. This, I forgot to do it. I opened it the other day. I generally put it in ice cube trays and freeze them, and then when I need it, I just take a couple of ice cubes, and they hold about a tablespoon. So if I need 2 tablespoons, I get 2 ice cubes out. And I forgot to do it, but I'm going to do it. I'll do it tomorrow now, before it goes off. And it lasts forever. Mind you, it doesn't last that long in this house, because we go through a fair bit of it. I don't like tomato sauce, because there's too much sugar in it, and I don't like a lot of too much. I like sweet stuff, but not too much. And I don't like tomato sauce. That's another one of my dad's tricks that made me eat it, and I don't eat it much now. I won't have it on hot dogs or hamburgers or anything like that. If it goes in a dish and I don't see it and I don't taste it, I'm pretty right with it. But thanks, Dad. Mind you, I'm not worried about tomato sauce, because it's pretty unhealthy stuff. That's all they tell me. So I'm not that worried. Tomato paste is great, no sugar in it. No sugar that I know of. Probably is. Probably natural sugars in it. Tomatoes and stuff. I would suppose. Right, let's get into this, and we can put them all back in then. This has reached 70 degrees already, this chicken, so it's ready to come off. I'm just going to make sure it's done with the glazing of it. I just want it to look nice, as well as taste nice. I want my son to go, "How is it, son?" I want him to go, "Alright." That means it's okay. That's one done. I'm glad I got a dishwasher. With how dull it is without the glaze, and how it brings it to life. Pretty magic, innit? Now them wing bits, I'm not worried about them. I never eat them anyway. I toss them. Pity my dogs are not here. They love the wings. Now, a lot of people say, my brother, we used to have some arguments with my brother when he was around. He'd say, "You don't give dogs chicken bones." Well, I asked the vet about it, and he said, dogs can have chicken bones, providing they were brought up with them from being young. They know how to handle them. It's dogs who've never had them, and then they get them, they don't know what to do with them, they generally choke on them. Now, I'm going to have to love you and leave you again, because I'm going to put them spuds in first, and then I'll come back and put them other things in. Well, that's the chicken done. I'm going to wrap that now, and I shall put them in this oven here just to keep warm, because I've got to do the veggies yet and stuff. So that's done. We'll put that over there. They're done. And wow. I'll take that glove off while I wrap it, because it's got a bit mucky. I'm only wrapping it now to keep it warm. We'll keep that there. I'm going to do the same with the spare ribs, and it stops it drying out, apparently. Look at that, it's falling a bit, just trying to hold it. Ouch, 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 ouch. Bloody ouch. Ooh, put that under the tap for sure. I've got to wash them gloves anyway. He might even chuck them yet. I don't know. This is actually what I'll do. I'll do it like that. Make sure. Right, that's that done. Now, that can go over there for washing with that one. Now, I'll go and bring the ribs in. I'll bring you back in a minute. They look Mickey Duck, they do. Take them out. They've done their job. Now I've got to take this glove off and then I can shove them in a bowl of water or something just to soak. They've got honey and everything on them. This foil on here, I got this from the hardware shop. It's specially for barbecuing, for wrapping brisket in and stuff like that. Now, put my plates over there. Now I'm gonna put that away. I told you it'd be a long video, this. I've not stopped all day. In fact, you haven't seen a lot of what's been going on. I've been cutting it because to save time. So I'm going to put this in here. I thought I was going to put that in there. And I need to keep it warm. Oh, there we go. That'll do. Take that off there, put that back. And I'll just put that on the warm, on the keep warm function. Or reheat. Reheat. Yeah. And it's on 100 degrees. Well, we don't want it on that, we'll have it on by 70. Well, you need to keep it warm, and then I can put it on a bit higher later, because I don't know how long I'm going to be. So, got some washing up to do now. Hey, how about you, Mob, in there? Come and help me. Hey, come on, Tracy. Come on, Sarge. Oh. Sheep unit, I know you'll be in there. Come and help me wash up. I'll give you a bit. I'll give you some ribs, and I'll give you some ribs, and I'll give you some chicken and some veggies and some roast potatoes. How about that then? Good swap. No, I didn't think you'd come. None of my cousins will come either. They live near Whitefield and around that area, Radcliffe. They won't come over either. They'll help me wash up. My cousin Jacqueline, and Betsy, and my cousin Billy, and my cousin Dorothy, and Jennifer. I miss them. I miss them a big deal. I am a family man. Still, that's life. I'll catch you in a bit. Don't go anywhere, because it ain't finished yet. I've got my potatoes to do, and I got the... Oh, I'll show you the veggies before I go. Dun, 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 dun. There's onions, carrots, red, orange and yellow capsicums, and some zucchini. That should fill us up a bit. There's loads of chicken, not a lot of ribs, but I only give Beryl one. She'll try to eat the bone, so I might have to take the meat off for her. We'll see how we go. I know she'd rather have the chicken. I know that. She's not like me with that. So it's 26 minutes past 5, Saturday Arvo. I got the plonk ready to come out. That's Australian for my wine. I suppose you already know that. Dear. I forgot. I've got some beers there. I bought some beers the other day, and I forgot to put one in. Oh, I forgot to put any in. I put one in the other day and had it. It was bloody lovely. I wanted one this afternoon, and they're warm. I thought, It's too hot here for drinking warm beer. Bloody hell. I drank enough warm beer in England. Alright guys, I'll catch you in a bit. Tatty bye. Well, folks, it's time to carve the chicken. That's the right word. I'm not going to do the other. I'm only going to do one because it'd be too much in the whole chicken. So we'll just do the one. Oh, look at that. God, it's sticky as well. Sticky chicken. Now. Wow. I don't like the skin, so.
Amazing bars. Selling these lovely pinchos. Amongst this, you've got some of the best restaurants in the world. 3-star Michelin restaurants. And you've got a real mix of architecture as well. You know,
Oh, you can see everything there. I'll do my best. Let you have a look.
Apparently, the best way to get an introduction to San Sebastian is to hit the Pinchos bars. The Basque Country's answer to tapas. Nacho at the popular bar Atari is going to tell me everything I need to know. So tell me, what's so special about these? What are these?
Okay, we have a lot of called pinchos.
Yes.
So if you want to know about them,
So pinchos are not tapas. They're different.
it's a pinchos is a Basque word.
Yeah.
It means tapas.
Okay.
We can make a translation tapas and pinchos.
Where's that one?
Predominantly, it's on bread. Is it always on bread?
Still juicy.
No, normally it's
Let's have a taste.
bread. Okay? On a piece of bread with
I'll have a taste of that.
Hot or cold?
both.
Okay. So what are we?
Oh wow.
Essentially what we've got here is that like
Wow.
This one is red pepper filled with tuna and mayonnaise, and on the top there is onion and green pepper.
Actually, I might do the other one.
It's a recipe.
It was only a small chicken. I forgot. Normally, I use a massive chicken because we like sandwiches from it.
Something typical in Basque Country or Spain. The ham with bread.
I'll try one of those.
Damn, it's hot.
Glass of the local fizz
I wonder why.
down. And I've also asked for a selection of hot pinchos.
Maybe it's just come off the barbecue.
That's been prepared. I'm going to fresh oils from the bar.
Shut up, Dennis.
This is really nice. There'll be people watching this thinking Spain, you know.
I hope you can see what I'm doing here.
Not me. It's not me.
My son doesn't mind the skin. I don't know whether he still does. He used to like it.
This is what it's all about.
I don't know whether he still does.
My hot dishes have arrived and they're certainly looking a little bit more fancy than the bread-based pinchos at the bar. See, this is what I urge people to do. Go to a restaurant, try new things, taste new things.
That's just about it on that one.
Preconception that you don't like anything. That already on this tour already, one of the crew didn't like anchovies. Well, they do now because the anchovies that you taste over here are not the same as you get in the UK.
Picking a chicken with me.
No idea what the dishes are, other than the fact that look at that.
I don't bother with the wings.
Meat on it whatsoever, but you know that's going to be great. Look at the colour of that. Look at that. Beautiful, so simple. And this is what I love about
That's
this style of cooking.
one down.
It's the simplicity. It's just great ingredients.
I'll put that back in the
This
oven
is pretty cool.
to keep warm.
It's lemon, it's citrus. This is what you
The
want.
juice is on.
Look at that.
go about whether we need a knife or not.
That was delicious. I think me and you are going to enjoy this trip. As ever on my food adventures, I brought along my mobile kitchen, so I can cook pretty much anywhere. On a beach,
Yeah, that's hot.
wherever inspiration finds me. Right now, it's in a car park. But check out that view. When ITV said, yes, we're going to Spain, I was so excited.
People will say, oh, all that waste with that beautiful skin.
Tomato bread.
Well, you can have my share.
Things. If it's on a Spanish restaurant, this is what I would try. Because when it's made, and it's made so simply, and it's so
I've said before, I'm a fussy eater.
I don't think you get anything better. Apart from your food. Anyway, that's another thing. That was a bit odd doing it out here. So we'll start off with this. It's basically simple ingredients. We've got amazing tomatoes, bit of garlic, bit of bread, olive oil.
Very fussy eater.
That is it really. You can add the addition of anchovies on the top as well if you wanted to, but it starts off with this hook. And what you need for that,
Clean the carcass up after tea.
so we're going to take our tomatoes, cut them in half, keep the tops up as well. It's not really that important for this bit, because of what you do with them next. So we're going to take our tomatoes like that. And then
Can't believe the juice that's coming out of it.
over a sieve, and you take the tomatoes like that, and you grate them. Like this. And use the skin to protect your fingers and your skin going
Oh,
on.
Jesus, that's hot.
And you keep grating them like that. Now I've done it over a sieve as well because we want the juice to sort of drip through. This is the pulp in this that is what we want.
But it's cooked all the way through. I was quite pleased about that, and it was less than 2 hours, I'm sure. I only eyeballed it. I got a rough idea at times, but you know me.
And I'm just going to crush this. I want this to a paste. So it all sort of hides in the tomato. Get a little hint of it, not too much. There you go. Nice little bit of garlic. In with your pulp. And transform our pulp into our bowl
Look at that.
with our garlic.
Tell me that's not good.
Use that to one side. And then we have this. Mixing our garlic
I
nicely.
thought I felt a bone in there.
Black pepper.
You little sucker!
Finish it off with a glug of olive oil, and then I need to make some toast.
Oh, I missus to get the bone, she'll end up bloody choking.
This is cooking. Well, it's not a bread, but it is
All that breast will go tonight, I'd say. It's only a small chicken.
toast. No need to go
Right, now I'm going to put that back in the oven in a minute. Put that over there.
things like anchovies.
Put that rubbish in there.
Another fabulously simple pinchos alongside. Gildas, which are sticks with olives, anchovy, and pickled pepper. Perfect. But you know what?
Can go in the bin. I'm not going to go through it. I was going to go through it, but I'm not now. I've had enough today. Now,
So on TV, but discussion is Friday.
no, I've just got to cook the veggies. They don't take long on the flat top. I'll take you all out there with me just to have a look. I've got my potatoes in. They're almost done. Now, wipe my hands on the dirty dishcloth. Hello. Man of many words. falling apart. Look. Can't even cut it, it's just falling to bits. Ouch, 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 ouch. That's bloody hot. Hello Dennis, it's been in the... That'll do. Oh my word. Still hot. I'll up the ante with that now. I'm going to 80, 85. Right. I'll throw that away in a minute. It's done its job. I said it was going to be a long one, didn't I? I knew it because I have done stuff like this before, but not on. I don't think I've done it on camera. Wow. Right folks, I'll take you outside and we'll get that potatoes on the go. Just let me clean up here just a sec. Because I'm going to need it for dishing out. Been a marathon, hasn't it? But believe it or not, since I've been cooking and took Beryl's place, the job's been alright, but I've always liked barbecuing. Even when Beryl was at her best, and she was a miles better cook than me, I'm telling you. Even when she was at her best, I still did the barbecuing. When Beryl cooks steak, she should work at a shoe repairer's. My mum was the same. My mum cooked the best pork chops you've ever eaten in your life. Beryl cooks the best chicken you've ever eaten in your life. Even her mother tried to copy it and couldn't. I can't. Don't know what she did. We try and do everything that she did, but nothing seems to work. Gonna wash my gloves out while I'm here. That's it. I'll hang them up after. Outside on the line. Right. Let's rinse, Cisco. Where's my tea towel? Turn the camera off and I'll see you back out there, eh? Here we are again, folks, on the last leg of the journey. I've still got to take my potatoes out. They're going black in there as we speak, just like I used to get them out of the bonfire. It's time for a short slurp. Oh, you can't see it properly that side. It's all back to front because I've got my front camera on. Why can't they work that out? Dopies. Dopey. Whoever invented it. I like me reds. I prefer reds than the whites. But not in this weather. This has been in chilling. That's been in my wine fridge for quite a few weeks. But to chill it down, I put it for 20 minutes in the freezer. That's icy cold. Cheers everyone. Cheers Sarge. I know you like a tipple. Don't know about Tracy, and I don't know about Sheep Unit, but I got a few other friends I think like a bit of a glass of wine. I'm not sure about Irene. I think she likes a bit on the side, and Janet, and I think Linda, my friend Linda, the Scottish lady, Linda McAleese. She likes a tipple too. I'm not sure what her favourite drink is, so I would have thought it would have been Scotch, but could be wine. I don't know, but I know she does like a drink, and my daughter likes a glass of wine now. Wow, that's not bad. Party time. Oh yeah, right. Let's go. Get this show on the road, as we say. There we go. I'm using rice bran oil today. Very healthy oil to have that, and it's got a high smoke point. I like this oil. I use it quite a lot. Back on the old grill again, flat top. How good is it? I'll put my carrots on first because they'll take the longest. Then I'll put the onions on, and then every man for himself. Right. Now then, now what? Salt and pepper. I better go in and get it. I'll bring you back in a bit.